Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to HIMediaTV. I'm your host, Evan from HIMediaTV, and welcome back to HIMedia Headlines for today, April the 14th, 2026. Um, fuck, I gotta do my taxes today. Shit, today's the last day I have to do my taxes. Crap, I should do that right now after this. There's a Bloodborne movie. No, I'm not bullshitting you. It's actually officially in the works, and instead of doing a remaster, a remake even. I'm not so haughty to believe that there could ever be a sequel. We are. Sony is putting out a fucking Bloodborne movie. God. So let's talk about this real quick, if I may. If I may. Sorry, I legitimately just woke up like 10 minutes ago. Sure. I mean, I don't know. They're gonna have to really work on the choreography and on some John Wick level, a dedication to combat and all that. But it could work, no problem. Could be cool. I don't know how they're gonna encapsulate all of Bloodborne into a movie. That is unless you did a thing where it's you're just a person in Yarnum, and then in the background, and it's horror, and it's a typical horror thing, and you see the beast plague and all that stuff and things of that nature, and you're running away and all that, and then you know as you end up getting gutted by a monster or whatever, and as you walk away you see the silhouette of the hunter killing it quickly and keeping it moving. I don't know. There's a couple ways they could go about doing it, and I don't really have a lot of faith in Sony Pictures to be able to do it in such a way that is great. Listen, I feel if they wanted to do a Bloodborne movie, I feel they would need to just do two. I don't think that this needs to be a trilogy or anything. I don't feel a Bloodborne movie needs to be a 3-4 hour slog fest Lord of the Rings or something. But I do feel you could probably get through the first half of the game, the second half of the game comfortably in two movies. Because Bloodborne is not a Bloodborne is not a long game, realistically. The length from Bloodborne comes from skill floor, and comes from the grind for vials and blood vials and stuff like that. So I spent more time in the first third of the game than I did in the rest of it. So that's just something to consider. I digress. Cool. We're getting everything but a fucking game for Bloodborne. Whatever. I don't know. It's been over a fucking decade, but what do I know? Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to this episode of HIMedia Headlines for today, April the 14th, 2026. We appreciate your time and your listenership. If you like the show, join our Discord. Link in the description. We've got a great community. Love to have you. Anyways, this has been HIMediaTV. I've been your host from HIMediaTV, and I will see you guys next time.